Hi. This video is just to talk about a couple different applications of pilot lights in a control circuit. So for our example today, we're just going to use an IEC control circuit. We got our overload contacts up front, a stop button, start button, our set of holding contacts, and then our coil that's controlling our motor. So we got a couple different options. Kind of just talk about a few. So let's say we wanted to put in a run light. So a light to indicate that the motor is running. It's nice because we actually have two different options for putting in a run light that are really common. So one of the options to put in a run light would be to go from right here, run, and actually just put that directly in parallel with my coil, right? So again, all loads, we want to put them in parallel, never loads go in series. So this way, whenever my contactor is energized, the same voltage is going to be applied across that run light. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it would be to utilize auxiliary contacts. So auxiliary contacts is just a little block that you would attach to your contactor, and it gives you normally open and normally closed sets of contacts, which you can use to run other loads or lights or anything like that. So in that case, if we were going to use auxiliary contacts, which is recommended, what we would do is we would come, okay, well, probably from our point of overload. That way, if there's an overload, the run light can't be on. So come from there and come over, use our auxiliary set of contacts controlled by the contactor, and then come over and feed that run light. So just like that. And again, anytime that contactor is energized, this set of contacts would close, which would turn on that run light. And the reason we want to come after that set of overloads is just if there is an overload condition and that set of contacts opens, the run light won't be on. If you're dealing with a NEMA contactor, your overloads may not be up at the front, so you would just come right off of NEMA 1, as well as you could go still in parallel with the coil, you would just come off of NEMA 3 instead. So another application of a light might be a stop light. Now a stop light or a motor not running light, you would have to use a set of auxiliary contacts. So again, I'd probably come after my overloads, and I would use a normally closed set of contacts, and I would come over here and I would power just a light indicating that the motor is not running. Now again, you could come right off of line 1 because even in an overload condition, the motor would be stopped. I think it's a little bit better to just come after the overloads. The other nice option that we have with IEC contactors and IEC overload devices is we have that second set of contacts on our IEC overload, 97 and 98. Now that's a normally open set of contacts, which when we go into an overload condition, it closes. So we could actually use that, normally open, 97, 98. We could use that normally open set of contacts to power a light to indicate that we are actually into an overload condition. So if our overloads trip, our motor would obviously shut off. This set of contacts would close, and we'd actually turn on an overload light indicating we're in that overload condition. So quite a few options for different pilot lights we can put into the circuit. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.